Hello everybody. In this video we'll be taking a look at Axis Pause and Practice 2-1 from SimNet exercise. Pause and Practice 2-1. I have the exercise open here and then I'm going to open a blank database as it says on task 1. Okay, so we're going to click on database and I'm going to name that as my initials PPA 2-1. Okay, so DL PPA 2-1. Okay, so that's going to be the database. So we're going to create it in. And then the second task is switch to design view on the table. So go to view. On the view, if you click, it says there are two views, datasheet view and design view. By default, it opens in the datasheet view. So click on views, go to design view. Okay, now you also have to save the table. Here it says give type equipment as the name of the table. So initially, first time when you save the table, it gives you an option to rename the table. I'm going to rename it as equipment. Okay, now this is the design view by default. And then let's go to the next task, which is modify the default primary key to from ID. By default, it says ID. We're going to change it to equipment ID. So double click on this and just delete it and type equipment ID without any space. Okay, and then click the drop down arrow and make it as short text. So it's not going to be auto number, it's going to be short text. We change the data type. Next, in the description, we type unique ID assigned to each piece of equipment. So we write it as a description, unique ID assigned to each piece of equipment. So just type what is here, there, and hit enter or tab. It goes to the next one. Okay, now we're going to go ahead with the next task. Add product name as the field name. So type product name as I type, and then it's going to be short text. Just going to make sure that everybody is able to see both. Okay, so product name, data type is going to be short text, and description tab, do not enter any description. So we're going to go back here and hit tab again, and then we're going to continue to enter the remaining fields here, and I'm just going to enter this and complete it and come back. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Now I have entered all um, the field name and the data type as per this task assigned here, task 3. Next, we go into the next task, which is save all the modifications. The way that you save the field is that you could right click on the equipment here and then click save, or you could click on the save button on the top here. Okay, now let's go to click the next task. Task 6 is click the row selector. Row selector is like that. So when you can click an arrow and click the row. Okay, so it's asking us to create the equipment ID and then type field size as number 5. So if you look at the field size here, the short text data type has a maximum of 255 characters. So we could go and change it to 5 because the equipment ID is going to be maximum of 5 characters. So we can change that. Okay, and click required box to yes. So required is by default yes. If it is no, go to the end and change it to yes from no. Okay, and then click the row selector, product name field. So click the next row, product name, and then continue changing the remaining fields. So product name, the field size is going to be 45 and format is going to be greater than or equal to blue. Just type it as it is mentioned here. Okay, right. The next one is category. Go select the category field and then field size is 30. All the others are blank. Okay, date purchased is here. Select that and then you go to date purchased. In format, you go and select medium date, which is this one. Okay, medium date. Select that and then right click it and save. Every time you complete a task, please try to save. Okay, right, and then save the table and close the table, which is right click, save, and then right click and close. Okay, now we're going to import some data from an Excel file. which is on the top here. Please download the file, equipment data file, which I have downloaded here. If you take a look at this, it has equipment ID, product name, and comments. You need to make sure that these headings, the column headings, match the column headings in here. Okay, whether spaces and all that has to match exactly the same. Okay, let's go back and see um, how we are going to import the data from the Excel file. Okay, so let's just resize it so we are able to see both the tasks and the sheet. So my Excel is in the background here, so I'm just going to minimize it, and so we are able to you know import the data from to here. Okay, so if you take my equipment table is here, I'm going to import all the data into this from the Excel file. Okay, let's go to import. Let's go down. Make sure that this file is downloaded into your computer, the Excel data file, so you can go and locate it. Let's go back to the task now. So we're going to import the table. So in order to import the data from the Excel file, you need to go to get external data. So go to external data, new data source. This part is the import part and this is the export. So click on import, get new data source data from the file, select Excel because we are going to download or import from an Excel file, and then go locate your file. My file was downloaded into my downloads folder, so equipment data file is here. Select open, and now we are not going to import it into a new table. We are going to add it to an existing table which is called equipment. Just make sure that the correct table name is mentioned here and click OK, and then you're going to say yes because the table is open. The table should be closed, so it will automatically close this equipment table in Access. And then you could say make sure that the data is correct, the field names and the column things are correct. Click next. Make sure that the table that you're importing is correctly mentioned here, which is equipment. Correct. Let's finish. So if you want, you can save the import steps or you could just click close. Now it has imported it into this table. In order to see that, double click it, you will be able to see. There you go. So all the data from here has been imported. You could say, why is it 0 here? So whatever data is in the file has been imported into that database. All the rest of the field columns which don't have any information has by default been entered as 0. Okay, so that's how you import it from an Excel file. Let's go back to the next task. We have imported it. Then let's go into modifying some of them. If you go back, we have to modify it. Okay, so modify the row height of the table. So let's click on any one of this or here, or if you click on any one of this and right click the row height. Okay, click on any row because row height will be applicable to the whole table. Click on and specify it as 58 as the row height. Okay, click OK. Well, it automatically increases the height of all of this. Next, modify the column width for product name and comments column. Okay, so you could click on product name, right click on the column, it will automatically select the whole column here, product name, and then right click, open field width, right click and field width, and then mention that as 23. If you take a look at it, it says us to enter 23. Click OK, and it automatically widens. And repeat the steps for comments column too. So let's go down to the comments column, select the comments column, right click, and then select field width and make it 26. It says make it 26. If you take a look at the task here, it says column width to 26 and click OK. So it increases the column width. Okay, so we are finished with that task. Next, improve formatting to display. The next one is the next task. I'm just going to go. So improving the format. So click on equipment ID. So if you want to select multiple rows and columns, you will have to hold control. Okay, so in order to force a line break, you will have to press control enter. That means it gives you a break. Let's say, for example, if you want to give a break in between these, let's say equipment ID 0963. So let's go select that column 0963. That's this one. and then go into the comment section. Here, if you see there's a word bucket, it says pointer before the word bucket. That means here. And then press Control and Enter. Hold Control and hit Enter. It automatically gives you to the line break. If you want to go one down, you can also go one down if you want. Okay, so that's how you give a break in the comments. Next, equipment ID 1005. So let's go to 10015, which is the second one. And then we go to the word wait in the comment section. So go to the comment section, go to the wait. Uh, Place it before the word wait, that is here, and then press Control and Enter again. So it gives you a line break, meaning it just takes you to the next line. Okay. Equipment ID 1013, which is 1013 is the fourth one. Go to the comment section, 67L before that. So before 67L, you put your cursor in and press Control Enter. So automatically it brings down to the next line. If you see here, it just goes to the next line. Save your table, meaning right click, save your table, save your database by going to this, or by going to File and Save. Save your database and then close the database. That's the end of this lesson. I hope it helps you.